Hey everybody, happy Friday. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day today. I had a great day yesterday. Now I did make a really wonderful recipe yesterday. It was a white chicken chili, which is phenomenal. It actually reminds me of something that my hubby and I had when we lived in Texas many years ago. We went out on a date and we had something that was really similar, and we never forgot the flavor of this stew. It was absolutely amazing, and this tasted the same. I mean, my mouth is watering right now because it was so good. And I was a little worried about how the kids would be responsive to it, but they absolutely loved it. The whole family did. So anyway, on purple, it is 4 points for a massive bowl, and I couldn't eat all that is in the serving, so I halved it and made a huge bowl, and that was 2 points for me for purple. And I think on blue it was like 3 points. For some reason it seemed like it was less. And then green I'm stumped on. I'm not going to give you the points for that because I think my app messed up giving me those because it got like really weird, and so I'm not sure about the green. But I'm going to look into that and see what's going on with that. But I think it's a really great recipe, and it uses non-fat yogurt and chicken breasts and cannellini beans, or great northern beans. I mean, it was just really simple recipes, but really wonderfully pulled together. But anyway, that's later on in the video. I hope you enjoy that. And I show you what book that I get it out of in case you want to go shopping and around and looking for that. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to say, that this video journaling thing is actually helping because I told you I would be shooting everything that went in my mouth. And yesterday I found myself sitting at the table and I was getting I was working my computer and I looked over and saw the bag of pretzel crisps, and I thought, it would be nice to have that salty, crunchy thing happening while I'm working here. But you know what? I wasn't hungry. It would have been like boredom eating and just like pass the time eating, and that is not what I wanted to do. I don't want to account for something that I don't need or I don't feel like I need. And so it kind of helped to steer me away and go, no, I don't want to do it. Because I said I would show you and I didn't want to show you that, so I just didn't do it. So I'll be honest here. Also got my steps in, and so that was great. I had to actually really make a point yesterday of fitting it in. And I did. I just had to really push and make it a priority I had to take a walk a couple of times yesterday. So I didn't get to my Pilates or weights or anything like that, but I got my steps in. So I met my 15,000 step goal for yesterday and a little bit more. So anyway, okay guys, I will see you in a bit. All right, this is my breakfast again. I'm having the same thing. I'm having my broccoli with tomatoes, a little garlic salt. This is steamed. And my big bowl of apple pie oats with blueberries. And this is just so much food. I have to show you. Look, compared to my hands, I'm not going to make it through the whole oatmeal, I don't think, because I'm going to eat this first. Okay, I'm going to make a quick little sauce here for my lunch. I'm going to take some of these liquid aminos. It's like soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of the avocado mayo. And then what I'm doing is I want a little white rice, but not a ton. So I'm going to mix that with a baked potato here. Put some cilantro on top. That's my base. Put a little aminos on it. Have one of my turkey meatloaves that I prepped. And then some broccoli and tomatoes with garlic salt and some pinto beans. And so this is going to be my lunch today. And I have to say this was absolutely fabulous. Let me show you what we are having for dinner. We are having white chicken chili. It's supposed to look similar to this, which looks pretty good. It's about a 15-minute recipe, and it's an Instant Pot recipe, which I'm getting from Fix It and Forget It Instant Pot Cookbook. This is the author, Hope Comerford. And I think I have all the ingredients. It's super simple, and I think it works not only well into the purple plan, but probably pretty well into the other plans as well. So let's see what we're going to put in here. First off, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm using olive oil, 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken breasts or thighs. These are chicken breasts. I want them 0 points for me. And then a medium onion. I've got a pretty big one, so I'm going to use this one here. 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going with 4 because I love garlic. And then 2 cups of chicken broth. Right here, also 3 15-ounce cans of Great Northern beans. I'm using cannellini beans because I don't have Great Northern beans. I have some that are dry. Okay, and then 1 4.5-ounce can of green chili. I noticed it's a 4-ounce can, so that's what I'm going with. Diced green chili. This is really going to make or break the flavor. So if you don't have this, I would definitely go out and get that if you're going to try this recipe. All right, next we have 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, and then 1/2 teaspoon of ground oregano. And I think I'm probably going to grind that a little bit more and make it really fine. You can use 1 cup of sour cream, but instead of that, I'm going to be using 1 cup of the Fage Greek yogurt, non-fat plain, because I want a 0 points item added here. And let's see, 1.5 cups of grated cheddar. I'm using 1.5 cups of this Mexican style cheese blend, which is reduced fat. Also, you know what I missed out on? There's supposed to be like 1 15-ounce can of white corn drained, and I didn't have it, so I'm using frozen. So what I'm going to do, and I know this is more than a can, that's fine, we love corn, so I'm just going to throw this in the microwave and kind of defrost it really quick so that I'll have this ready to go into the recipe. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm going to turn my Instapot to saute, and I'm going to let the inner pot get warm. Okay, so I'm going to brown my chicken in the oil on both sides, so it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. And it might stick. You might need to make sure that you move it around a bit. Okay, and then next I'm going to put in, what is going to go in? Absolutely everything, actually. Just put everything in. In go the beans, and you don't want to drain the beans. You want the liquid. Trust me, it's going to really add a lot to this dish. So if you can get the ones with no salt added, that would be even better. Now, you notice I didn't add any salt to this. So if you don't use the ones that have salt and you need it, put it in at the end. But, you know, I'm not adding any right now. And I actually didn't add any for my family. I added a little bit into my own bowl. So now that everything's in there, I'm just going to mix it up. And it's going to cook for a while. And so after a half an hour, I'm actually going to take out the chicken and shred it. And then I'm going to re-add that back in. And then the rest of the ingredients are going to go in. So here goes the lid. All right, and I am going to select the button for chili and beans, and that's for 30 seconds, and don't forget to push the pressure cooker. All right, here it goes cooking, and it is busy here, and in the meantime, I am making up some asparagus in some chicken broth here. I'm going to steam them for dinner as a side. All right, once my little pressure valve there drops down and I know it's safe to open it up, I open it up, and now it is time to take the chicken out of the stew, and it already smells so wonderful, and the chicken's already falling apart. But what I'm going to do is take 2 forks, just like you would with pulled pork, and then just pull it apart, and it will shred quite easily. So here it is all shredded. I'm going to put it right back into the chili and stir it up. You guys, my family loved this. My husband loved it. My kids loved it. And I had some left over. Now the recipe, now inside is going to go yogurt and the cheese. Now the recipe is supposed to make like 6 massive servings. I couldn't have that. It was just like too much. So I like halved it. And so the points, I actually like halved the points because it was just too much. It was really good though. I wish I had the capacity in my stomach. I would have had more. Here it is. It's beautiful, and it is such a great soup. And here's my asparagus side. I put a little bit of Parmesan on top. It was really wonderful. Now for dessert, I actually had some leftover oatmeal from this morning, so that's what I had for dessert. And I already counted the points for that, so that's in there. Now my points for the day, I actually counted my lunch twice, my turkey meatloaf, so I'm actually better off than it looks. And I got a lot of steps in today. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. Thanks for coming along with me, and I will see you on tomorrow's vlog. Well, Today's vlog, tomorrow. Bye guys, have a blessed day.